Forget the drive-through line. This kitchen's gonna shine. Brine it in some pickle juice. Unleash the flavor, pickle juice. Unleash the flavor, cut it loose. Dredge it up and drop the bird. Make the best damn sandwich heard. Make the best damn sandwich heard.
All right, who doesn't love a good Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich? So we're gonna start with some flour. I Googled it. Hopefully it's not lying to me. I'm gonna start with some cornstarch and get it in there because we want to get nice crevices. You like that? Yeah. George is a big fan of crevices. Put some paprika, and I don't actually show you what that is, but I know it's chili powder. We got some chili powder going in, and yeah, hopefully, I quit being slacker and start showing you everything like I should. Then we are going to come in here. I guess I'm going to hurt myself trying to... pepper. I'm going in with pepper. It's a brand new thing of black pepper. It's like, man, just open pepper. And Pepper fought me. We did 15 rounds. He gave me a black eye. And then I got him disqualified with a low blow. And so there's our black pepper. And then we're going to come in with some sea salt, because you got to have some salt in there too. We got to flavor this chicken, because chicken's got to be flavored. And then I'm going to go ahead and walk away for a second. Coming in, because we have to use, you wanted to get that little extra crunchy bits on the chicken. Got to go in with some pickled juice. Pickled juice is a secret. Right, the one thing I would have done that I missed because I'm cooking it today and I didn't have time was brining it in pickle juice overnight. So, I'm gonna have to try that again. I'm also making chicken tenders, but I'm not really gonna show you that. I mean, I guess I will, but I'm not gonna emphasize that because my granddaughter wants chicken tenders. So we're gonna go with a dredge. Our wet components, I like that, wet components, because I'm a genius. And we're gonna stir that up, and then we're coming in. We're starting with the chicken tenders, and we're gonna go ahead and get 3 in there, and then we're going to, make sure that we get them all nice and coated. Go into the flour. Look at those tenders, nice, plump, juicy things. And we're gonna go ahead and make sure we get it covered on all sides, because that's what you got to do. You got to do it. And then going back in, because we want as many crispy bits as we can on these, because that's what fried chicken is supposed to be all about, right? Nice crisp, and then back in. And then this stuff's going to be set up and be ready for frying when we are ready to fry. So I put it on a rack just to make sure it stays. All right, so now we are going to fry like we were back in Berkeley in 72. And we're just going to let it go down, get those things looking good. Because, hey, sometimes you got to cook with the mushrooms, right? Am I right? Anyway. All right, now we're going to pull these tenders off. Look at that, nice and crispy. Look at that. These things look good enough to eat. Ooh. Right. Trying to get my plate that I'm putting them on. So let's get these off. And my granddaughter really enjoyed these. All right, I still had a couple of tenders left to do, so getting them frying. But look at that big old breast right there. That's the Dolly Parton of chicken breast right there. Because we don't want to fry her, because she's a national treasure. Yeah, she doesn't like Dolly Parton. If you don't like her, you get issues. So we're gonna go ahead and flip this over and just keep cooking chicken, because hey, that's what this whole thing's about. Gotta make these sandwiches. These sandwiches don't make themselves, right? So take those off. Yeah, that's about done there. And there we go. We got some more frying over here. All right, so we need some mayo if you're gonna do it right. And I'm using some Dukes, and you get down here in the South. I mean, I don't know where else they have them, or have it, but yeah, Dukes is some solid mayo, may I say? Yeah, and then of course I'm gonna have to add a little hot sauce because I like it hot. Some like it hot. Oh, sorry, I won't ever do that again. So if I'm lying, I probably will. So, and then we're gonna come. All right, building time. You gotta come down with our pickles because you gotta have the pickles. And I know I didn't have the waffle fries like they have, but that's life. You got some chips. Got some tasty chips there. And so I'm loading it up. We're coming down with Dolly Parton here. Yeah, because Dolly Parton's the start of any really good chicken sandwich. And there we go. And see that right there, that sandwich works 9 to 5. If you didn't know that, baby. It's a 9 to 5 sandwich right there. All right, let's get this thing in a Dolly Parton hole. Let's do it. Nice big bite, and that thing was delicious. All those different seasonings played well together. They canoodled like canoodling should be done. Just cook the damn food.
Forget the drive-through line. This kitchen's gonna shine. Brine it in some pickle juice. Unleash the flavor, pickle juice. Unleash the flavor, cut it loose. Dredge it up and drop the bird. Make the best damn sandwich heard. Make the best damn sandwich heard.